Honorable Mayor Jackson, Honorable Mr. Fitzgerald, Honorable Mr. Kucinich, great friend of the community, all distinguished guests, and all friends. I stand in front of you under the Palmyra Arch of Triumph, celebrating the successful construction of the Syrian Cultural Garden in Cleveland, Ohio. This project has been in the work for 3 years, and about 80 years after the small Syrian immigrant community was granted this beautiful piece of land to be recognized for its contribution to the multicultural life in Northeast Ohio. As the inscribed Khalil Gibran words say on that column, at the last column here, the Syrian American community carries in its heart the old spiritual and cultural heritage of its forefathers, from the early human dwellings that formed the cradle of civilization, from the land of the prophets, and from the crossroad of every ancient empire. This community became part of the New World in the United States of America, living its dreams, enriching its culture, and contributing to its success and growth. This beautiful garden symbolizes the spirits of the Syrian historical and cultural heritage. We included physical elements that reflect the diverse landmarks from different eras and texts that narrate Syrian history in a storytelling manner that highlights the human and notable contributions. We recognized the integral relation of Syria with the neighboring civilizations of the past and as part of the modern Arabic history and culture. This project would have never seen the light if it wasn't for the solid support of the Syrian American community in Northeast Ohio and throughout the United States. This community, being part of the larger Arab American community, has demonstrated a deep commitment to the civic, cultural, medical, and social life in this area, and took a leadership role in many humanitarian missions in Syria and in the Middle East. The Syrian American Cultural Council was proud to co-sponsor this project as it embodies its mission in building cultural bridges between the peoples of Syria and the United States. I want to thank the great work of the executive team, Dr. Adnan Mourani, for his leadership and vision, and Mr. Jamil Day for his diligence and dedication. I want to thank every member on the Syrian Cultural Garden Board for their commitment and counsel. They were the backbone of this project. I want to thank the Auxiliary Board for their support and generosity. I want to thank every contributing friend, family, and organization. Without them, this project would have never happened. I invite you to enjoy this cultural garden, you and your children, for generations into the future. Reflect on life in its corners, remember the history of the past, and aspire for harmony and peace among people of all nations. Thank you.